Hey folks, it's Dave Parrish here. I got another video. A lot of times I do a video and it's just something that's came up during the week, and this one is something I did with conditional rules that saved me a whole bunch of time. And I'm just going to go right into it. This use case isn't that complex, but let's go for it. Here's the app. It's a company that puts on shows like home shows or senior expos, and here's the use case. We do a bunch of counts for them to manage. We look at wherever they're going, the capacity of rooms, and then they have these other type of tables: nurse, community partners, snack tables, extra tables. They do all this to get counts so they know how many tables to order. They do it to get capacity, total capacity, and also sales capacity, so their salespeople have a goal to meet, but stuff like nurses' tables, snack tables don't count into that. And they were entering these manually. They'd click edit and they'd put in a number for nurse or for snack or whatever. And the math started getting weird. And I won't get into why, but they said, what can we do, Dave? I go, it's better if you look at, here's a show, and here's below are all the exhibitors. Why don't we do this, I said. We'll have a record, an exhibitor record, if you will, of all the tables, and there's different types. And it's, what we're going to have is they're all going to exist down here. So instead of entering a number, we're going to go do a count function that's going to count these. It's much more accurate, and it just worked out better. And I said, yeah, do that. Well, here's the issue. We'd have to do a new field for these. It's a count field instead of entering a number field. And that's going to affect a bunch of equations that I already have. And by the way, I could just change the field type from a enter a number to a count thing. I didn't do that because in the past, way too many times, when you change it to a count, a sum, or something, that field gets corrupt and it's a whole bunch of hassle. So that's what I had. And the other issue is these numbers appear all throughout these fields. So if I got rid of them, I'd have to go put the new ones, populate them all throughout this app, which would have been quite a bit of an undertaking. And there's also some places where these fields that appear like they appear in a pivot table, counts of them, sums, and then we also do a percentage. And the percentages, let me go to one. Some of the percentages, I'll go to one. There's some percentages here in a pivot table. Knack doesn't allow that. I had someone come in and do some custom code for that. Now, if I got rid of, made new fields, I'd have to redo that code. I don't want to do any of that. So here's what I did. Here's the show table. This thing has a couple hundred fields in it. Down at the bottom is what I did. What I did is make these matching fields. So this is the new one, community partners, and it's going down and counting all those records, and it's filtering by the type, community. And I did that for each one of those. And then I took the existing field that's populated every place and used in custom code stuff, and I made its value the value of the new thing. And I did that for all these. You see all these matching ones. And that just saved me a whole bunch of times, and I didn't have to worry about anything. A whole bunch of time, and I didn't have to worry about any corrupt fields. And that's it. That's my use case here. Conditional rules make its field the new field. Okay, folks. Appreciate it. That's the power of conditional rules again. Thanks.